Hello YouTube, my name is Nero, and today we have some Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, and it appears that Raven Software is in fact trolling us when it comes to old school glitches in Modern Warfare Remastered. So as you guys are well aware, a lot of the old school glitches from Call of Duty 4 did not make their way into Modern Warfare Remastered for one reason or another. With yesterday's update that brought with it 6 new maps as well as Winter Crash to the game, I thought to myself, well, maybe some of the old school glitches on these maps will actually work. When I went to actually go and explore on Block, it would appear that the block glitch actually still works. You can just simply run and jump and get inside of this staircase here, and then from there you can of course run to the top. Unless you can't, because of course they decide to block off these stairs once you actually get up there. That is such a troll move, and the worst part of it is they put a teddy bear there to let us know that yes, we understand this was how the glitch actually worked. Here's a teddy bear. We had to block it off. We can't have you going any higher because of course that would not be fair to people that actually play old school mode competitively online, which is, it sounds so silly even to utter that sentence, competitive old school mode online. Like, the thing about old school mode back in Call of Duty 4 was nobody played it, right? It was not a game mode that people played. It was a mode that was initially brought to the game as a way to try to get people that played a lot of Halo, because when COD 4 came out, believe it or not, Halo was the big dog on the block back then. And it was basically Halo but in Call of Duty. It was a way to try to get those Halo guys to try out the Call of Duty franchise. As a kind of a fun little side effect of being able to jump higher and being able to have more health, we were actually able to do a lot of really fun glitches, like get on top of maps, get outside of maps. There was lots of really cool things you could do, and I'm very sad to see that none of that actually made its way here into Modern Warfare Remastered. And when Block came out, and we saw initially that we could perhaps do the block glitch, which would actually take you to the top of the tower that allow you to jump on top of the roofs and do all kinds of cool things, the fact that they put a teddy bear there is... man, that is such a troll move on the part of Raven Software, but it gets better. It gets better, ladies and gentlemen. So in total, there are 4 of these giant staircases on this map. 2 of them will actually take you up to this red couch, which is blocking the way, but on the opposite end of the map, picture it almost kitty corner on the other end of the map from where the first teddy bear was, you have this staircase, which will actually have 2 teddy bears in it. One of them is cut in half, and I have to wonder, is this there to symbolize the hopes and dreams of people that hoped that Modern Warfare Remastered would have old school glitches? Like, to their credit, there are still some glitches that are still present. Like, for example, you can get on top of Vacant, which is very cool. On Wetwork, which is a brand new map that, of course, well, it's not brand new, but it's a map that just came to Modern Warfare Remastered yesterday. You can still do the glitch on that map, which will take you to the top of the tower, which is actually pretty cool. But what's sad is you actually can't jump out of the map. At least I don't think you can. I was unable to. You may be able to. You used to be able to actually jump off of the top of this tower here and land outside the map and be able to run around in the water, which was very cool. It doesn't appear that's the case here in Modern Warfare Remastered, but you can get on top of a couple of these towers. Basically, if you're coming from the back of the boat, making your way towards the front of it, the ones on the right-hand side are the ones that you can actually make your way on top of. The ones on the left, for some reason, those are patched, like there's something about a barrier there, you can't get in there. So for some reason, the right side works, the left side does not. And Showdown. Oh, Showdown. So you guys thought it was kind of funny that they decided to put teddy bears when they blocked off the stairs because they knew we were going to try and get on top of the buildings on Block. Well, here on Showdown, they decided to get rid of the glitch that took you to the top of the map. Back in Call of Duty 4 on Showdown, of course, in old school mode, you could grab yourself an RPG and then basically just jump to the top of the map and run around on top of the map, which was pretty fun. Well, here they decided to, instead of fixing it or maybe just putting an invisible barrier there, they decided to put actual wood, like a little bit of a ceiling right there, just to make sure you cannot get on top of there. And the worst part of it is they again are trolling us here because they put a rooster on the roof. Look at this guy right here, right? What is the point of having him up there? You cannot see him at any point on the map. Like, if you're not doing old school glitches or trying to get outside of the map from like anywhere within the playable area, you cannot see that rooster there. You can't. He's there to troll us because he knew that we would try to get on top of the roof in old school mode. They knew that we would go into spectator mode to see if we could just look around up there and see if anything was up there, and they decided to put a rooster up there. You combine that with the teddy bears, they are trolling us here, guys. They are trolling us. They know that old school glitches are something something that they can't have in their game. But here's my thing. Here's my thing for you, Raven Software. I know that old school mode is beloved by all. I know it's a super popular playlist. I know you guys have tens of thousands of people in there every single day. Like, it's ridiculous how many people love to play old school mode in the actual online. It's insane. Like, the lobbies are filling up left and right, I'm sure. So my plea to you guys is perhaps maybe in the future, if you guys could find it in your hearts, maybe once people stop playing old school mode. Like, I understand how popular, like, old school mode is ridiculously popular already. Like, so many people are playing it. It's insane. If you guys could find it in your hearts that maybe later on in the game's life cycle, like maybe a couple months down the road, when maybe some less people are playing old school as compared to now, could you maybe find it in your hearts to add the old school glitches back in one way or another, or perhaps give us an option to enable... I've always wanted this, so like enable glitches somehow in private matches, like only in private matches, like have it be a button you just press, like glitches on, glitches off, you know, and just basically remove these invisible barriers. I don't know if it's that easy, if that's something you can do, but could you find it in your hearts to basically raise the maximum level at which we can actually play? Because I think the reason why we have the blockage there on block is because if you go to spectator mode, that's as high as you can actually go. Like when you're in spectator mode, you can't go any higher than that. Basically, that's like the height of the playable area of the map, I think. And so I think that's why they had to block it off, because that's the only playable portion of the map. I don't know exactly how this works, but that's just my estimate from a completely uneducated standpoint. So I'm wondering if they could just raise up that invisible barrier and allow us to go even higher and allow us to mess around and do these old school glitches. I think that'll be fun. Again, going back to old school mode, like I know it's a super popular playlist. I know it's the peak of competition. I think they're picking it up for game battles here soon. Like it's super popular. I understand that, Raven Software, but I think it would be really cool if we could somehow do old school glitches again here in Modern Warfare Remastered. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please drop me a rating and let me know down there in the comment section below what are your thoughts so far on the update that has come to Modern Warfare Remastered now that we've been able to play with it for about 24 hours or so, give or take. I've been enjoying it. I really have. The new maps are such a breath of fresh air, so I'd love to hear what you guys think. Once again, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Drop me a rating. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.